we'll be in the bathroom.
bro. But to the reason that I wanted to say that, bro, and you brought up Puerto Rico and the Wi-Fi and stuff, but like, bro, people don't understand how much hard work and dedication and like sacrifice and ups and downs it takes to like make it to where you have today.
Uh-huh.
And I just wanted to kind of ask you, like, did you see that? Like, obviously, when we were kids, we grew up together and we were around a lot of the same people. But even though people did tell us, right, like, hey, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be hard. Did you ever think it was gonna be this hard?
No, I had no shot. I had no no. I didn't think it was gonna be this hard, to be honest. I think a funny meme is when it says like to go to for success is just a straight. It's not a straight roll like this. It's a roll like this. Look, and is that's literally it can be put like more
In better
perfect
words, yeah.
because it is like that. And when you think you got it, you're so far from it. And when you feel like you don't got it, something happens, and just like that, you think you got it all figured out. And that's just something that has been up and down with me and with you and a lot of guys. And I mean, I think that's what just makes it worth it, just going through those up and downs.
Yeah. No, 100%. That's probably what has made you into the man that you are today is all those ups and downs. And if you were to give me the biggest up that you've been able to accomplish, and then compare it to the biggest down, like what is the biggest up and what was the biggest down you think to the
I mean,
today to like this day right now?
for me, I think, we all have goals. My goal and my lifelong dream was to make it to the major leagues. Um, as you know, I played Triple A, so if you see how many steps it is, to get there, there's so many doors that you got to knock down. And I
Mm,
was, at the last door. Like there's only one more door to lock down. I was an injury away. I was one call away from, all that work. Um, you know, bearing the fruit of all that work that I put
right.
in. And I wouldn't put goals as of that since I didn't make it, I haven't made it, I
Yeah,
haven't been successful, because all those doors that I knocked down to get to that point was success.
absolutely.
So yeah, so and I think the biggest down for me is just not just the hard work that I've put in, not the blood, sweat, and tears, just the roller coaster of emotions,
Hmm.
the feelings that that I had, like I put on my family members seeing me struggle,
Hmm.
um, things like that. Um, because it's just not you; it's the people around you that they go through it, more than you. Because I could be okay. I could I
Yeah.
could I could break my arm, and the pain. Yeah, I'll have pain, but I'll get through it. But it's just your wife seeing you with a broken arm. That your mom. That hurts them more than it does you.
Damn, cuz you got a wife.
Yeah, I got a wife.
Oh my gosh. No, bro, that's absolutely correct. And like people don't see that from the outside looking in, right? And especially a lot of times, bro, like what we put on Instagram and stuff like that is all the good stuff. We don't put that we're pissed off, screaming at each other in an apartment because we went over, you feel me? And like sitting there like this, like what are we gonna do, bro? I don't know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
doing and stuff like that. We put the good stuff, right? So even in those points when things are going bad, it's harder to make sure that our family's okay and like they're not worrying too much and they're not stressing it because they a lot of times take it harder than we do, right?
Of course.
Um, and what kind of right? People say, "Oh, work ethic," but like you're one of the hardest workers that I know. Period. And you take everything seriously, from your sleep, which is obviously I know something that you take very very seriously. Um, your working out, your preparation. But like, when did it start? Because a lot of times people think that it's like an overnight thing and like one day to another, but like when did it start for you?
I think it's just being just adapting to never stop trying to better yourself. So um, I'm not gonna say I started eating healthy at a certain point. That just
Hmm.
gradually,
Hmm.
happened as I learned more. I learned more about sleep. I learned more about what to eat, functional movements. So, like as you get older, like that's how they say, you mature
Hmm.
and you learn more things. And if it's anything that could help me, bro, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like if they tell me I gotta eat, 10 bananas a day just so I don't get cramps, I'm gonna eat somehow 10 bananas a day. So it's just things that, who knows, maybe it didn't help at all. Or maybe, science was wrong, or I don't know what you want to call it, but people say you don't need 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I know you get much less than that, and you've been just fine. So who knows? But that's just something that I try to do to separate myself from everyone else, because
Yeah.
all it is just separation. Because everyone here has talent, in whatever you do. There's someone just as good as you at what you do in the other side of the world. But what's gonna separate you and him? So that's just the way I look at it.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I know you obviously talked about your family and stuff, and like, can you kind of tell me a little bit about? It's so hard. It's honestly it's hard because I know all the answers to these questions, but I really want you to give whoever's listening or somebody that's going to listen like some type of motivation to be able to do this that you've done, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you could tell me a little bit of how your family has played a role in your success and how you've been able to lean on them to really help help you get to where you are today.
I think, I've been blessed with, the best family, close family to help me get like where I'm at today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, our dads, we're both the same. I think there's a reason why,
Yep.
they were so hard on us, and I mean, as we get older, we see it now.
Of course.
But luckily, as hard as he was, like there's still another side to him that, he's okay. He's okay, if I don't play baseball no more.
Mm-hmm.
But everything that he did, taught me a lesson, and I'll be better from it, once I leave the game.
Yep.
Um, my mom, I can't even explain how much uh she means to me and how far I've gotten. And it's hard to talk about it because I'm so blessed that, anything I've ever needed, they've been there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a grown man. I'm a, I'm a grown man, and I could say, they've paid for my, you
Mm-hmm.
know, workouts. They've paid for my hitting batting practices. I
Yep.
mean, and there's just that backbone that they'll do anything for me just for me to reach my goals.
Yep.
So, and from an emotional standpoint, I mean, they 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 wish, not they wish, but they know that I'll be better for it. Once I leave it all behind, just because of everything I've been through, just from those ups and downs, that we were just talking about it. Because I mean, man, it's hard to talk about it, and it's tough. It's tough.
Oof. It's not easy. All right, let's talk about the good stuff too, bro. Like let's talk about the development of your swing, bro, because this is gonna be, a lot of kids that play baseball are gonna see this and listen to it, and I want them to understand how things don't click from day one, right? There's people that
Yeah.
are great when they grow up and they're always really good and they're just ultra talented all the way. But then there's people like me and you that had to really fight for every bit of um, to be successful, right? So like walk me through your swing when you were a kid. How did it work? How did you feel? And when did you start realizing that it was like, all right, it's time to fix this because it's not gonna play at the next level or something like that? Like where was it where you really figured that out, or just go ahead and walk me through that process.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I remember, I was a good hitter,
Yeah.
good hitter, just a good hitter. I never had, that much power. But I defended myself, eh, second batter, sometimes I'll be, I don't know, eighth. Well, it doesn't matter. But as I got older, once I hit like 13, 14, I knew, man, these kids are doing something different that I'm not doing. Like there's something there. There's something there. First, it started with, all right, I gotta get stronger. Um, I got stronger. Gotta get bigger. Man, I gotta weigh more. Like all these things, and then it got to a point when I was in like college that I was like, man, I'm 6'2", 220, and they're still these kids are still doing something else that I'm not doing. And man, and you just become like, I think at that point I just became a student of the game, student of myself.
Hmm.
I would record, every swing that I took, and man, you see it like, hey man, like, I'm not doing something that they're doing. So just from there on, it's just been an endless search of like, how can I be better? How can I be better? How can I be better?
Yeah, that was a good way to put it, but I'll put it in a better way. Yo, the pop that you've been able to find, right, is what everybody always assumed that you were gonna have, but like being able to find it at this time and now, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable to watch. It's something crazy when you just make balls absolutely disappear, bro. Like, because it wasn't always like that, bro. Like, I remember when we would go to the field and try to hit homers and we just couldn't hit the ball over the fence. I mean, we're like soft tossing it, putting it on a tee.
Yeah,
And when I say a long time ago, I mean like freshman year of college, bro. Like we were already grown men, and as strong as we are now, we were probably stronger than we are now, realistically, bro.
just as strong. Yeah,
We were lifting some crazy weight, but just the body, we weren't using it the right way to be able to drive the ball like we do now. And it's pretty impressive to actually get through all the negative feelings, right, that you put on yourself. Like, did you ever put negative feelings on yourself when it wasn't clicking? Like, did you ever go through those emotions and stuff like that?
yeah, of course. I mean, just how like it did, because I was a workaholic. And I mean, I hate to break it to anyone that watches it, but yeah, the more you work, yeah, the more successful you're gonna be. But you could work as hard as you want, and sometimes like the outcome that you're searching for is not gonna be there. So I was hitting 500 balls a day, and it didn't mean that I was gonna be a better hitter because of it. So, yeah, I mean, for someone that's seen my swing just from, since we were little kids. I
Yeah.
mean, you've really seen my swing evolve, like, from where it is now.
Yeah.
And you were there. You were like, when we were in high school, I did not have power at all. I mean, I was a third baseman. I was a great third baseman with no power, and then that's why they want to make me a catcher.
Oh, there's it goes. You walked me right into the next story. That's exactly what I wanted to hear
Yeah,
about.
I got a lot of stories.
All right, so walk me through it. We're gonna go to senior year, right? We're senior year, um, getting ready for the draft. Hopefully, right? We committed. We signed to you signed to FIU, obviously, and but the draft is coming, right? Like
Yeah,
you're excited, might get drafted. Tell me what happens around March of your senior year. And the draft is in June, by the way. Go ahead. Tell me what happens in March.
yeah. So I think we were, I mean, midway through our high school's like season, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I mean, I already knew a lot of teams were interested. That's why I was, looking forward to the draft. I was like, oh man, who's gonna draft me?
Mm-hmm.
But a particular team really, they're really interested, and they weren't interested. They were interested in me, but interested in what I could be playing a different position. And I don't know what type of example I could use. in another sport of like switching positions to like complete different positions that I'm used to. So I was a third baseman, and they wanted to make me into a catcher. So they pulled me into a private hitting like baseball facility, and it's just me, like two scouts, one coordinator, a cross checker, and they could just give me a glove with some gear, and they tell me, "Oh, just receive these baseballs off a machine." And I did the best. I
Yeah,
did the
you
I
tried. You did it.
I tried. Um, but wow, now that I think about that moment and everything that's happened in between that and right now, it's crazy to think about.
Okay, so that's the we're gonna get. We're gonna figure out how to get to today because I'm gonna get through there, but we're gonna go step
Yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
step
We're step
because
by step. That was the
I
first.
wanna go. That was the first step, right? So after all your life, right, you're training, getting ready, you commit to a school, you're excited, you're staying home for college, but you have the chance to get drafted out of high school. It's gonna be super cool. All of a sudden, they tell you to switch positions. Like the team that's most interested in you tells you switch positions. You're like,
Yeah,
okay, you said right there and then you said, let's do it. I'll do it. I'll switch positions right now. So in one day, you made a decision that you've been planning for your whole life to just say, I'll do it. What happens during the draft? Now let's go to the draft day.
yeah. No, and let's tell people that I can say confidently that I thought I was one of the best third basemen in the. We're just talking
Absolutely.
about.
Oh yeah,
ta-
that's for
We're
sure.
just
That is
we're just talking about
no
any hitter
doubt.
hits something down third base.
It is caught and
That's
he
what
is out.
that
Period.
that
Absolutely.
and that's what like I prided myself on.
I
And they
know
they're
you were.
telling me and they were telling me, hey, we want you to catch.
Yo, they come over you and just say, brother, here's a catcher's glove. And that's
Yeah,
crazy because you were always thinking about hitting, right? Because like defense was just unbelievable. I mean,
yeah. So
like
I
it was
mean, yeah,
I mean, I know you
hitting.
worked at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to take it away, but you're just unbelievably gifted at defense.
Yeah,
And what you were best at, they said, "We don't want you to do that no more. Do this."
just
Not
like
only
that.
that, but the hardest position on the field, they said, "Oh, hey, just get a glove and
Yeah,
go
man.
stand behind there and take pellets."
And sure enough, they drafted me in the 32nd round. The New York Mets, J.C. Escarra, catcher. And now that I think about it, like a business so cutthroat, like thinking of it, like as a kid, as an 18-year-old kid, you don't think of it, but like you're going into something like with them knowing, like, yeah, he's probably gonna fail, like he's probably gonna
Yeah,
fail,
yeah. They're like, "Oh, like
and if he does, it's fine. But let's say if he figures it out,
it could be good."
the reward is just so much better.
Yeah.
So yeah,
How
got
close were
drafted
you? How close were you to signing?
pretty close. I mean, we talking about money. I was looking for like they came close. They came close about
How
40.
close? Like,
I was really looking for like 200
huh.
to sign, and they came with like 160, and like anything in the ones, like as a high school, like there's no
Wasn't worth it.
shot. There's
Yeah.
no shot. There's no shot. So I went to school. I went to FIU, and Turtle Thomas was the head coach at FIU. He's a catching guy.
Hmm.
Heard about all this, that my future was in catching. That's what they had plans for me, and boom, I'm a catcher now at FIU,
So,
which is
well,
difficult in itself. That you're going to a D1 program, playing
to
good school,
catch,
to catch.
like they weren't sending you to rookie ball, like which don't get me wrong, whoever's listening, I get it, but rookie ball, you have chances to
Yo, yeah,
learn.
no.
And,
Here,
yeah,
if
like
you don't, if you
you
don't,
don't
if you don't
produce,
win
you're
games,
done.
or
That's
yeah,
it. Yeah, if you're not successful, so now, wow, now I'm realizing this, bro. Not only because still like hitting didn't disappear. You still had to hit and be successful hitting, but hitting was always what you needed to work extra on, right? So
work
like
extra on,
we
yeah,
you spent the whole day hitting and a little bit on defense or barely any really because you were so good at it. But
yeah,
now you were in a position where you had to work on defense for so much and not even on a not even on a basis of you wanted to get better at it, but catchers just work so much on their defense.
It's just time consuming. It's just repetitive
Yeah.
work. It's repetitive work, repetitive work,
Yep.
repetitive, and that's how over a long period of time, like you
Yep.
get better at it.
Wow, man. And then you still wanted to hit, obviously.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't stop hitting.
Yeah, because think about it. At this point, it was I still wasn't, the hitter that I
Yeah.
believe I am today. You get me? Like I
Yeah, of
was still
course.
trying to prove that.
Or find it. You're trying to find at least
Exactly,
somewhere
because
close to
because
where
yeah,
you
because
wanted
it
to
was
be.
it
Yeah.
was in me. Yeah.
Exactly. So now we get to college and you're catching behind, I mean, one of the best catchers to ever come from South Florida and what, 5, 6 year big leaguer now, Aramis Garcia.
Yep.
Like, what did you learn from him and like how much of an impact was he on your first 2 years? Was it, yeah, 2 years you were,
Yeah. No, he
no,
was
one
there
year.
one year because he was a
Yeah,
junior already.
that's right.
Um, Man, that's just another blessing that God put in my life that he like everything happened for like you can see it now that everything happened for a reason. Like what better guy would be there and such a humble guy that would like work with me, because he just wanted to help me. You get me? And to this day he's one of my closest friends and yeah, he taught me a lot. He worked with me. Um
It's crazy, man. It's crazy
and
how perfect God is.
how perfect it lined up. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's literally perfection. There's no other word to kind of describe that time, right? And so now we fast forward a little bit, right? You're catching. How did you do? How did you do? How many games
I
did you catch? How did you do
I
while?
did really well. I did really well. I split, time with Aramis, of course, but it's the first time I'm catching in real games, and it's in college. You know, like where most guys like wish they could be.
Yep.
Um, and I just caught more and more. My sophomore year, I caught more, and then junior year, I got hurt, redshirted. So my redshirt junior year, caught and split time at first and DH. So I caught a good chunk in college.
But
Um,
now we fast forward. Obviously, like you heard, again, it's so crazy the way you talk about it, and I think about it the same way. But now that we're doing this, right, and this is more for other people to kind of hear this story, but
yeah,
you just talked about a year of your life that, like, if it was nothing, like, oh, again, that was your junior year, that was your draft year, and you didn't play.
yeah,
Like, you didn't play. You were hurt. You had to have surgery.
yeah.
Um, Again, another roadblock that just gets thrown right in front of you.
A
And
huge one, a huge one.
yeah, but you just said it like if it was a joke. It was like, oh yeah, I didn't play my junior year. Like I
Because
redshirted because now looking back, you're like, yo, I had to do it. Like that's just what
no,
happened.
and compared to all the other roadblocks that I've been through at this point, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's really nothing. But
Cause
that's
I mean, it's so true that like they say that the hardest battles are for guys like like
mhm.
strongest soldiers.
Yeah.
Cause like once you get through something, bro, and an obstacle and a hurdle, like you get stronger because of it, and the next one comes as even bigger, and you get through that one, and you just get stronger and stronger, and you look back and you're like, man, like I was really tripping about that.
Yeah. Why was
Like,
I even upset about that?
and now you just take on things like with a smile on your face,
Yeah.
because like you can't wait to just beat it.
Yeah, because when you correct me if I'm wrong, when you already know you're gonna win, why
Yeah,
not? What like why be upset before? Like you know
exactly.
you're gonna get over that hill.
It's just a
No
matter of
matter
time.
what the hill is, you're gonna get over it.
It's just a matter of time.
So there's no reason to be upset. There's no reason
Exactly.
to act.
So, yeah. So that junior year, I mean, I guess I'll talk about it more
Go
because
ahead, yeah.
it was a big deal. Um, yeah, man. So like I said, I didn't sign out of high school, so I was my whole life I was looking forward to this junior year, man, this junior year. So I'm gonna get drafted. All the hard work, and funny enough, I couldn't hit in high school. Now my bat starts to flourish, a little bit more. I find you get me? Now
Yeah,
the same third baseman that didn't have power, now
yeah.
I'm a power guy.
Yeah.
Now I'm a pirate guy, and I got hurt unfortunately, but I came back my redshirt junior year, which now just that age from 21 to not getting drafted at 22, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Just with age and signing bonus and stuff. But have a great year. Hit a bunch
Time
of
out,
home
time
run.
out, time 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 out. Before you forget, I'm gonna remind you, it didn't start great.
No, man.
Say the truth, baby. Say the truth. Tell them, tell them where
So
you were
yeah, so
sitting. Tell them where you were sitting
so
during a
um
good part of those
so
games.
that redshirt junior year, I mean, we had our coach got fired, but while he was there, I was, one of the dudes. I was,
Yeah, exactly.
the next Hermes Garcia, the next
Yeah,
Edwin Rios, the next,
yeah.
the next dude there at FIU. Um, Comes in the new coach, and it happens to all of us. I didn't start off good. First 2 weeks, first 3 weeks, hitting like 180. Man, I sat. He benched me, bro. Like
You
the dude
did
that
the
I
bench
that
to the
that I
manager, bro.
that I thought I was.
Yep.
I was on the bench. Sat about three straight. Sat about three straight games. Sat about another three here and there. So it's not a lot of games. Only 55 games. So like about 6 games. I was on the bench, and I was earlier in the year. When I was struggling,
Hmm.
and yeah, man, I'm sure you remember, those days in the cage while when I was going through it. We were at Sosa,
Oh,
and yeah, yeah, horrible times. But your your boy
got
after
through
that, your
that.
your boy your boy got through that. It's another
Another
roadblock,
obstacle, but it doesn't matter.
and
And tell
that's
them how you
it.
spanked it. You spanked them after that, bro. You went for
I
everybody's
spent,
throat.
yeah, ended
You
up
15
hitting
home.
15 homers, which is
When in your
is
life did you hit 15 home runs, Jay?
no, never, never. So a funny story. I hit. You know how many I hit in high school? In all 4 years.
4?
No, in all 4 years.
No, I said 4 homers.
No, two.
2
One my
at
junior
pace.
year at Pace. Shout out, we beat Pace at junior year.
Ooh. Shout out
And
whoever's hearing this from Pace.
no, no, no. Pace was my senior year. Pace was my senior year.
We hear about the.
Junior year was the Grand Slam at La Ley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Shout
those
out
were
Johnny
my
Ruiz.
those are my only two homers.
Damn, bro. We beat Pace on their senior night just in case anybody wants to hate.
Yeah.
Just letting y'all know. Um, Damn, that's crazy, bro. Hitting 2 homers in high school and then hitting 15 your last year in college. But again, bro, that's a testament to like hard work, bro. Like, all
Yeah.
right, get now we go. How does the draft again, bro? The draft is coming again, right?
Yeah.
So tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what you're thinking, what you're hoping for, what you think's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a roller coaster of emotions, to be honest, at those draft days. Um, you always think you're gonna get drafted in one round, you end up getting drafted in another round. But when it was all said and done, I did go in the 15th round to the Baltimore Orioles, and yeah, they say, "Hey JC, here's a first base glove.
No
Go
more
pick."
catching.
And it would be honest, people that play first base they're just power guys that just bang. So here's this third baseman with no power that they want to make a catcher. So now I'm a big
First base
donkey,
power
a big
hitter.
horse, first baseman.
Dude, bro. Oh, man. I mean, how many times did you ask him to catch, Jay? Seriously, did you ever like how many? I know we talk about it all the
And
time, but like, how many times did you go in there and say,
and
"Yo, let me catch"?
so to other people, I didn't. So I played with them for 5 years,
Yeah,
and not once
never.
did I catch a bullpen. Uh, put my hand in a catcher glove. Not one time for 5 years. Um, and
Did you ever
It
ask?
it it
I
it
mean,
all it all makes sense now when I
of
tell you
course.
it all makes sense now. But I did in the beginning. I of course I did. But it gets to the point, man, when like they tell you, hey JC, like we get it, like we get
Enough.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
just we see you more as a first baseman, and that's it. That's just a job that you got to do. Like you got to handed a job, and you got to do a job that you get handed. And me being the person I was, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be a big league first baseman. Like it is, that's it.
Oh man. Politics plays a big role into professional sports, and
Yeah, and you don't really like going in. You don't see it. You're like, man, like it's like f all that. Like yeah, they say that, but I'm just gonna work my butt off, and I'm gonna make it. Um,
yeah, you see, but you know where I think that comes from too, Jay, is the fact that you've had so many obstacles that you've overcame. So when that happened, it was you were just like, all right, another challenge, let's do it. Like,
it's
oh,
another
you
one.
think
Yeah,
you're not gonna let me catch? I'll play first base,
and that's it.
and it's crazy because I think I don't know. Well, let me ask you, like, do you think you lose a little bit of emotions and like care from going through all of these battles and ups and downs?
Yeah, in a good way.
In a good
Yeah,
way, yeah, of
in
course. But
in a good way.
like
Yeah.
you lose emotions, like you don't get flustered or rattled by things like
No.
maybe the way that a normal person would.
Yeah. Exactly. And certain things you really can't take personal.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I know there's a better word for like not caring, but
It's yeah, I know. I think that's you're absolutely right. That's not the word I'm trying to say. Let's see. It's not caring. It's more of well, detaching the emotion from the situation, right? You're taking it for what it is, right? Like you understand that what you're doing is a business, right? So
yeah,
like this is a business, bro. It's a job. They want you to do this. If you do this good, you get this reward. Period.
yeah,
Like they make the decision on what you have to do. And if you do it, good. If you don't, then not
yeah,
good. That's it. It's really that simple. People
yeah,
let everything else kind of come in between and feelings and emotion. It's like, oh, I hope or I want. And like that's
yeah,
not real. That's not real. What's real is that the Orioles wanted you to play first base. Period. Your way to get to the big leagues was first base
was
for the
first base.
Orioles. Period. Right.
Yeah,
So I think you were right. Like not caring is not the right way to put it. It's more just understanding your role and doing it
hmm
at the best you can, no matter what. No matter what comes in front of you, you do it the best possible. Right. The best possible outcome is going to come out if you actually give it your all.
hmm
That's really it.
exactly.
Now, when you're in, long story short, obviously you come over another big obstacle, and uh, spring training comes of last year, 2022. It is what it is. You get released. Things weren't where they needed to be. It happens, right? Like that.
hmm
That's just part of the job. Unfortunately, how long did it take till you signed another contract with a team, bro? Please tell me that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So after they put me in first base, I did well. I reached
Yeah.
Triple A, but the cards weren't where I wanted them to be. So I got released, and yeah, man, that was a huge obstacle. Because as as a person, you have all these goals and these like aspirations that you already have in your mind, and when they don't go your way, you really sit back and you start to question yourself. You start to question things you've done. You start to question what you should do moving forward.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that was huge into you know that was another
Who's calling you, the boss?
Kevin Abreu called me.
No way. Hold up. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm doing a podcast.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on.
Tell him he interrupting our podcast, man.
Uh, all right. So go ahead. It is. Where are we at? Where were we at?
So yeah, I had
You
just
get
gotten
rid-
released.
Yeah. Tell me how you're feeling on that drive home. Tell me what you're going through. What's going through your head.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the worst part is just, once I, wiped the tears, got back up, and the worst part is just, telling your family, telling,
Mm-hmm.
my fiance at the time. Was she my fiance? I think she was my girlfriend at the time. Well, okay.
Who's your fiance, bro? For sure.
Telling them that at the time, and obviously I gotta call my agent and like, yo, like
Yo,
these,
what's the deal,
like
bro?
what,
What's the move?
what's up with your people, man? Well, man, he told me JC it, right after spring training. So I mean, everyone has their whole AAA roster ready, double A
Hmm.
roster. Um, there wasn't really much room for other players, and people were releasing players from other teams as well. So he goes, JC, you want to play baseball right now? And I go, yes. Boom. This was literally 15 minutes into the drive. He goes, all right, I'm gonna call Joe. I didn't know who Joe was. I go, all right, call Joe. Um, get a call from Joe 2 minutes later, and he goes, hey man, I'm looking at catcher. I'm looking for a catcher. You want to come play in Kansas City? And I said, yeah, man, let's do it. No talks about money, no talks about this or that. Just, hey man, I want to play like this. And I had my adrenaline going. I knew like, man, this shit ain't over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but I just want to say, like as we both played indie ball, it's a grind, but I'm gonna test of, you know, good things could come from indie ball, and could hey,
Oh!
and could come from just not quitting and not stopping and just taking that next step.
What up, fool?
How you guys doing?
Where
What
you
do
at?
I just got home, man.
you were at the crib at the other one?
Yeah.
Yo, say something to the people. There's 12 people watching.
How you guys doing? Just happy to be here. Happy to be part of this great institution. And just
Boy, that's cap. That's cap.
I
That's
gotta
cap.
get me one of those headsets, man. Those headsets look pretty
No,
dope.
bro. Yo, you want to see what I got? Hold up, cuz. Yo,
Oh, there's man that named Joe Rogan.
Hey, I gotta get me one of them so I could hop on the plug talk.
bro. So, yo, Jay was telling us how fun it was to get released. He said he was super happy and he was very thankful for his experience getting released.
What a
Nah,
great
I'm playing.
moment!
I'm
What a great moment in history, huh?
No, but seriously, yo, Jay, tell us how much fun you had in Kansas City, how like what that did for you, and how it propelled to where you just came from, which we'll get to now. After that, I guess.
Yeah, so not everyone could go play baseball, with one of his best friends. So not we weren't just playing together, but we were living together. And then we brought, David Thompson, which you played with him in college, and just became you already close friends with him. He became close friends with me as well. But just having like three dudes and just learning from each other, just every day. I mean, none of us had a bad year there. Like we all killed it,
Yeah,
and that goes to show like something that we were doing was right. You get me?
yeah,
And that could go for anything, bro. Like when like that's how they talk about culture, and that's how they talk about the vibes in the locker room and this and that.
Hmm.
Um, like good things come from it, and like that's what people want to be around.
Yeah, around good people. Yo, Kev, tell me what you seen from Jay from the minute you met him, bro. Like, tell me, like what type of work ethic you've seen out of him, and if it matches with what he said, because he's talked some BS already on this podcast. So I want to see if it matches up with what you're saying, because you just got here and we recorded the whole thing. So let's see if it matches. Go ahead, bro.
As in what though? As in what? Like what is
Everything.
it?
Tell me about.
Like what is your question? Like
You're right. You're right. You're right. Tell me how you've seen Jay change as a player, and why do you think Jay has changed so much as a player and become as successful as he is now?
we were talking about it not so long ago like when he came over,
Uh-huh.
and I just feel like I think that goes for all of it, for the whole group. I feel like we were
Hmm.
such like competitors, like as we all linked up,
Hmm.
and it was such a like competitive and feeding off each other, and sometimes we just didn't know how to stop. Does that make sense?
Yes, bro.
And
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
we worked sometimes that we were just working because we were like, nah, I'm not gonna stop working because you're still working, so I'm gonna keep working and I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay in the
might as
batting cage
well.
till 10 o'clock at night. So what? You're still here? Okay, I'm still here. So like we didn't know how to like turn that switch off. So and sometimes it went from like you just wanted to be at the batting cage because you wanted to be at the batting cage because it was
Yeah.
like our second home. So like we didn't know how to like get out of it sometimes. So like maybe that hindered us or that changed it. But I don't think it hindered us. I think it made us more like connected and like made us better. But
Yeah.
I feel like now we're more like they're more. You guys are more professional about it. It's more like, all right, I'm gonna get in, get my work done. I know what
Hmm.
I got to do to get my stuff done, and I'm gonna get out. You know, but I feel like that taught us lessons too, man, and it built us. It built the bond within the group. It built the bond within the people that we know, and it showed everybody else that was around us how much of a dog we were, and
Hmm.
separated us from everybody else because we were doing it and we showed that we did it, and nobody else was like that.
Yo, my dog JC said that same thing, bro.
So, so be it. You know.
Yo, that's that fire. Let me. I gotta write that down because I'm gonna cut that piece out right there. We're gonna put that on Instagram. Get us some views on there. Preach, my dog. Preach. Wow, bro. Yes, dude. Yes, 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 yes. But that's like, has it translated to your life now? Like where you are now, Kevin? Like
Doesn't
going
stop.
through, like
It
when you
doesn't
went,
change.
like
Like baseball and sports. Well, my career,
you're still in
it's like
sports.
no,
Yeah,
it's like no other. It's like
yeah, yeah.
we wake up and grind regardless. And it's like it's not like a desk job. I'm not pulling up to work and typing on computers. I'm
Yeah.
waking up and probably fucking saving somebody from a fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe freaking waking up in the morning and the first thing you know is just you're working a cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Somebody's so like yeah, but it's that same go. Like it's that same adrenaline rush, and you're going
Hmm.
and you're having fun with the boys, with the team. So like it's no different, and you still got to show your work. So like, what's the difference? Like, it might
No,
not be a
you have to
batting cage,
perform.
it might not be the field, but
You have
the
to
station,
perform.
the station is my locker room, is my field, and you create that dog in you within that little place, and you show everybody else, yeah, I'm the dog, I deserve to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the
Yeah.
same thing. It doesn't change. Locker room doesn't leave. You
You know
know.
what's funny that we talked about it. I think the day like when you officially became a firefighter. I think when we were sitting there and we talked about you, like you there is no chances, bro. Like you have to perform every day. Like us playing sports was cool and we worked really hard at it, but as a firefighter, like, you can't mess up.
Yeah, there's no like.
Like there's no space or room
Yes,
for
it's
error.
different. It's different. Like when I played baseball, like yeah, you could go 0 for 4 and like have a bad day and like whatever. But like I feel like having a bad day in the fire is your life.
Somebody dies.
Somebody
Or
dies, or like
your life or somebody else's.
or you have a bad day like in the medical field, which you don't want to. But I
No.
mean, is medicine, so anything can happen, and nobody's perfect, Like at the end of the day, but if you make a mistake with a patient, like it's
No
bad.
cap.
Which you got to be on your p's and q's. But that's why you stay up on it, man. You stay up on it, and something that we preach in the firehouse is like you train like your life depends on it. So like that's why we stay up on it, and you stay training constantly every single day. You train at least for an hour if you can at the station, so you're still up on your stuff. So like when that time does come, it's just like going up to bat with the bases loaded, So you're gonna perform.
Yeah. You don't give yourself a choice but to perform.
Yeah,
Literally.
but dude, it's like anything else. When you do something so many times, it becomes second nature. It becomes second nature, and you rely back on your training. So
Mhm.
it's like baseball, man. Like when you go swing and you take 1,000 reps, you rely back on your training. The only time, and tell me if I'm wrong, boys. The only time you feel like, oh shit, is when you're like, damn, I didn't put in the extra work. I don't think I did the
I could
right
have done
thing.
more. I could have done
I could
more.
have done
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
going into that
I
situation.
could have studied more. I could have looked over
You know
this
what I'm
more.
saying?
You get
That's
me?
the only time you doubt yourself. But those that don't doubt themselves is because I put the
Prepared.
work in. I already prepared. I already did the hours. Now it's time to play. You
Let's
know,
get it. Yeah. Oh, that's so true, man. That is very,
I
very
already did the
true.
work. You guys already did
Yeah,
the
the
work.
work's done. The work's done.
The
The
work
Or
work's
is
the
done.
only
done.
or the only time you do that is what else could I have done? Not why didn't I do this? Is what more could I have done?
What more could
Uh,
I have done? Yeah.
So one of the things that I like to take to the field, like the minute that the game starts, right? The minute that you cross that line, I think a lot of people can't understand why like I like to have a lot of fun on the field, but it's because if you really do from the minute that you go to sleep, like we talked about with Jay, like recover, if you recover right, you prepare right for the game, you train right, you work hard all day long leading up to the game, yo, the game's just fun. The game's fun. Like go out there and have a blast.
That's how it
Because
should
you
be.
work. That's how it
That's how it
should be.
should be.
You put in the work. You did every. The practice should be hard. The game should be easy.
Hmm.
Like
That's how it should
you
be.
go and have fun. Have fun during the game, but you work hard. You take every swing in practice with a purpose. You get serious, you lock it in, you take every rep at the gym serious, and when you get in between those lines, it's playtime, baby. It's like you're back in the backyard playing 1-on-1 against your best friend. Like that's all that matters,
And
right? I
I
think
think I think some players or some people struggle with that. And
yeah.
it's not some. I'm gonna go ahead and say like more than
Oh, I
more than
think all
80% of the people playing baseball.
yeah.
Because like if you go back to that like that analogy that you just said, like this is just playing, it's just 90 feet, 60, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing you've been doing all your life. It's just a game. If you look at it that way, when you go to the at bat, I mean, it's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong. Like when you go and step on
Oh,
the
of course.
field and
No,
like
it's
you
easier to
turn
talk
on
about
the
it right now,
lights and
right?
the national anthem and the music and your walkout song,
Yeah.
that it looks intense. But it's if you deconstruct the whole game and you go back to like the regular basis of like how you started, nothing changes.
Nothing. It's the
You know.
same crap. Yo, talk about walk up songs. Yo, Jay, what's your walk up song?
I think you both know my walk up song.
Yo, all right, bro. So let's go back to now. You kill it in Kansas City, right, Jay? You kill it in Kansas City. How did
Oh, we're not gonna talk about how I was benching Kansas City too?
But Jay's been hey,
that
let's
boy's
not
been
talk
benched
about getting
everywhere,
benched because
son.
Because
Yo,
at FIU, he
Why
got
why am
tried.
why am I the worst player and the best player at the same time?
They got tried at FIU too, and then he had the craziest comeback season of all time.
yo, we just
Hey,
talked about it, Kev. We just talked
I
about it,
just did a redo in Kansas City. That's my boy
cuz.
here. I wouldn't play for like
Yo,
three
my
days
dog.
straight.
Yo, my
They don't
dog.
know. It's like people don't know. Like people don't. I feel like it was a new coach at FIU.
Yo,
Didn't know the boy. He was just bummed out because of a little surgery. They were trying my dog, and then he had to put a slap on somebody,
yo,
and
Willie,
then
what
went on
was
like a
my
20 home run tear.
what was my thing? What was my
They
sleeping
sleeping
on?
on me. That homie. Yo, time out. Let me hit that story. Hold up. All right, bro. So, Cuz comes up to bat. First at bat in Kansas City. Yo, because he didn't start. So, second game or whatever. I think he came into pinch hit. I don't know what happened. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yo, Cuz comes up. Boom! Homer. Yo, next day, back on the bench, bro. Yo, that homie goes right back to the bench. Whatever starts, he starts a little slow, right? Like Jay loves to start slow, right? Just to turn it up, right? When he got to, right? So all of a sudden, he's starting to get hot, right? But he's starting to get hits and stuff like that. Yo, all of a sudden, bro, this homie hits a homer. This is probably now I sped up the story, right? I skipped some parts because there's almost halfway through the season, probably by this point, bro. This homie hits another homer,
Probably
bro.
still hitting. Probably still hitting like a buck 30, and then all of a sudden
No,
he
no,
decides to hit like
maybe,
400.
maybe. Yo, maybe he
Probably
was hitting
let.
a buck 30. He was hitting less than 130. Yo, Cuz hits a homer and is running and is looking at our dugout, bro, and goes like this.
Oh, and then it was a wrap after that.
No, it was after it was yeah it was Kev's gone. Oh no, it
Nah,
was after I touched home plate.
yeah,
I go
yo, you
I
sleeping on me.
I pointed at him.
No, you didn't, bro.
Yes, he
I
did,
did.
bro. Yes, he did, bro. Yes, he
Even
And then
did.
Willie
it
was
was
like, bro, I can't
history. It
believe you
was
just did
history
that.
after that. It was history after that.
Yo,
Yeah, bro.
Cuz the whole dugout, every hit JC got, and JC slipped and fell onto first base. Everybody goes, everybody in the like, ah!
That's a
Bro,
good story.
oh my gosh. So yes, bro, yes, he did start terrible, right?
But
Terrible.
that's not new news. Like it doesn't
No,
mean
no, that's exactly, bro. We've literally been going through the ups and downs, and every step of the way, it was like
just
up,
let the
down.
boy play. Let the boy
Put
play.
the man in and let him do his damn
Let
thing,
him
bro.
do his thing.
Holy smokes!
It's like a train. It starts off
Yeah,
slow,
Yes,
but when you
man.
get that train
yeah.
going, ain't no stopping that
Woo!
fool.
Don't
And
stop it.
he still hasn't stopped. That boy been on a tear since freaking Kansas City.
Who
I think
knows, bro? Yo,
they
so how did Puerto Rico come about? Go ahead, tell me how it
hold
came
on.
about.
They still haven't gotten him out in Puerto Rico.
They
No,
said,
I know. That's why they sent them home. They're like, yo, you gotta go back, cuz that's it. You're done over here, bro. Stop slapping these people up, bro. Go home. Go back to Hialeah, bro. They send you
yeah,
back to
bro.
the hood.
So Puerto Rico was another
Bad
great
Bunny
story,
made a
bro.
song after this guy.
Yo, it was another great story. Like, bro, how many times I tell you, like, bro, I'm trying to play winter ball. I'm trying to play winter ball. 5 years in pro ball,
Day, bro.
trying
Every
to
day.
play winter ball. How could I play winter ball? And look at that. I get to play winter ball, like when I get released and when I'm like down, like as bad as I ever been.
Yep.
And bro, Puerto Rico came about like just being at the right time, like at the right moment, bro. Like another blessing from God. Like I don't know how. So I'm having a great year, and this is towards the end. And one of my boys is Puerto Rican, Kevin Santa. He's next to me, and the team that he's on, the manager asked him, "Hey, do you know any catchers?" That's literally how fast it happened. He goes, "AJ, you want to play winter ball, bro? If I want to play winter
Man,
ball,
Quick, yeah, I'll go right
what?
now.
where are we
Bro, I
going?
told
It's the
him
Hungary?
let's.
summer. We can play right now. Let's go.
I told him let's go, and this is after me reaching out to, people in winter ball,
Anybody.
me
Yeah.
talking to my agent. Hey, bro, you got any connections? Like, I want to play winter. This is after all of that. Nothing came about, and just like that,
Boom.
boom, I have a chance to play winter ball.
and now it has opened more doors.
Yo, but this is the thing, bro. This is the thing. Let's talk about the slow start in Puerto Rico because there was none. So don't be playing with me like if you
No,
had a slow start in Puerto Rico.
Ain't no slow
there
start in
was
Puerto
a
Rico. That
slow
guy
start
hasn't
in
got
Puerto
it out in
Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Cause come on, bro, don't BS me,
That
bro.
guy
Come
finished
on,
in top 5 in
yo,
every category.
yo, I seen this. I seen what he got a new move. I think he does like the
Yeah,
panther
the
thing.
paw grip.
Yeah, he looked like a
He
tiger. Or
posted that
something.
every night. Every night.
No,
Every night, bro. Don't play with me saying that you
That
had
guy
a
hit a
fast
double
start.
every night.
Every day.
No, you know
When'd you
why?
get
You
your
know
first
why?
hit? Tell me the first game you got. Did you get a hit the first game?
No, well, the
Answer the question.
second game.
Come on, bro.
And then he didn't get out
Come
after that.
No,
on,
but
bro.
look, the reason you saw this so much is because, like, you know, like every like player, you know, you do something when you hit a double. Well, I was hitting too many doubles. I led the league in doubles. So that's why you saw this so much.
Sorry about it.
Boy said sorry about it. Yo, cuz I would call his homie after the game, like, yo, I saw a video. I'm like, yo, you had a good game, bro. He goes, nah.
I didn't even want to call the fool because I know I'm like, yo, I don't want to kill his mojo. He's doing his thing right now.
Yo. So I'm superstitious as hell. So this is what happened, right? Like, yo, this homie, I called him not by mistake. I just called him randomly, and I'm talking to him, and this is early in the season, and I don't even know if he knows this, but after we hung up, he had already posted something on Instagram, of course, of him hitting like a double or something like that. And I didn't see it, so I didn't even talk about it on the call. Like I didn't even say like, "Yo, that was dope." But I seen the video, so I said the next day he put another video. So I go, "I'm gonna just call him again. Like let me call him again." And then I kept calling him every day, bro, because every day was something, bro.
Bro, I just go on Instagram and I see this fool doing like some Usain Bolt lion shit.
No.
No, it was supposed to be like
Pantera,
a slingshot type thing,
that boy looked like an avatar kind of, bro. For real,
but
for real. Like,
they turn it, like the Puerto Ricans turn it into like a Jackie Chan, like like Bruce Lee type thing.
yo,
that was every night, bro. Every night.
And then other players started doing it on the team. Like it was pretty cool.
so you stopped doing the sleeping thing?
Yeah, because they wasn't sleeping on your boy no more.
Everybody's wide awake, getting on the.
Everybody's awake. Oh my gosh, yo! All right, let's get real, bro. Like, yo, tell me, like everybody here has been through a lot, right? And both of you, Kevin, I'm gonna get you on another call. 'Cause I got a lot to talk to you about. Damn, think about it. But we'll keep it at least.
It's all right. I gotta bounce. I just wanted to join and say what's up.
Well, where you leaving, bro?
Where you going?
No, I really gotta go. Bro.
Where you going?
No, I really gotta go.
No, where you going?
No, I got things to do. I gotta wake up at 5 tomorrow.
All right, bro. Whatever. All right, bro. You can leave.
But we could do this again.
No. It's all right.
This again. If you would have told me about this yesterday, I would have been here till like 3:00 in the morning.
Cause do you know when we decided to do this?
When?
8:30 at night, bro. Right now.
Oh, okay. But I'm getting my stuff ready for tomorrow.
And I actually called you earlier. You
did. I was working at the house.
All right. Go ahead. Let me.
Is this live? This is live.
No, it's not live.
Oh, okay.
Chill, bro. Don't say nothing stupid because I gotta delete it, and it takes me a long time to go through this whole thing.
Yo, this is dope, Willie. You gotta keep doing this, bro.
What you mean? I'm doing it. I told Jay. I'm like, yo, Jay. A lot of people want to get on the podcast. You're gonna start getting mad when I blow up. You
but people can't ask you to get on the podcast. You gotta ask them to get on the podcast.
No, they're coming to him.
They be asking me to get on the podcast.
All right.
You'll be like, I didn't even want you in the podcast. What you mean?
Yo,
like,
you gotta get yourself some cool lights in the back or something, bro.
Cause I'm gonna get there, but like I want it to be like I know what I have to do, but I don't want to do it yet because I want the old videos to be like this. Like, yo, I started from the bottom. You feel me? Like with nothing, you know.
Okay.
Come on, bro. There's
an evolution to it.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. If you see, I'm coming at whoever wants to take it, bro. If you see somebody, their first podcast they post, and it's all fancy and they're perfect this, perfect that.
That means they're funded.
Come on, bro. Somebody funded that, bro. Like
they're funded.
Yo, but I'm gonna hook you up with some cameras. I got some cameras at the school I can hook you up with.
Hey, TV production teacher, bro.
Yo, on the low though, bro. But like, they charging on the head for them or what? Are you gonna
No,
send
they
them
don't
my
even
stuff?
want them.
What?
Yeah, and
Send
they're
them my
good. They're
way,
good
bro.
cameras, but they're not using them.
Send them my way. You know I put good use for them.
All right, my
Uh,
brothers. Hey, I'm gonna hit you guys up. I
love you,
really
cuz.
gotta
Love
go.
you,
Dale,
bro.
bro.
Hey, love you guys.
Love you.
Dale. Quick, brief introduction.
We back.
We back. All right, bro. Tell me. Let's get back to one more serious thing, and then we'll get into the fun stuff because I want to get into some fun stuff. You
Yeah.
gotta go. The boss there yet, or are we good?
Nah, we're good. Well, the boss is always here now that we're married. So,
Yo, she's there. Tell her to slide through, bro. I was about to
nah,
just talk about her.
she's talking with my mom. She's over there. I can hear in the kitchen.
All right. So tell me how much of an impact. We talk about your family and stuff like that, but nobody's really ridden this roller coaster more than Jocelyn has. Like, tell me
Oh, 100%.
what she has meant to you and what she's done and what she sacrificed to make sure that you've been able to achieve your dreams as well. Can you like walk me through that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, bro, we've been together since we were high school sweethearts. So we've been together since high school. Um, I don't think she even went to one baseball game. Like, I didn't even like. She didn't even know the rules of like the game of baseball or this or that. So like that whole world like is new to her. Was new to her at the time. And man, like looking back, like she had no idea what she was getting into, like getting in a relationship with me. But think about it, bro. Like we've been together since junior year of high school. So junior year, senior year, she's seen me, commit to play, college ball. We were together, 4 years in college. She seen me get drafted twice. She seen me play, 5 years of minor league baseball. Um, she's seen me, play indie ball. She's seen me play winter ball. Like it's just like all the ups and downs that we've talked about. Like she's been through it. So imagine like what type of like backbone like she is to me,
Yeah.
like being with me and caring for me through all of that. Um, and that's just from an emotional standpoint. From a financial standpoint, man, she's been
Held it
working,
down, cuz she held
held
it
it
down,
down. She's been
bro.
working since she's
She the
15,
real one.
16 years old. Started as like a
How many
little,
jobs Jocelyn had, bro? 100 jobs.
like 3 jobs, making bracelets on the side.
Anything.
Teaching during the day, going to the office. After that, like is yeah, is she deserves a
Cuz
trophy to be honest.
yo, I wish I had my soundboard connected because I have like a clapping emoji here that
Oh,
just
for
goes.
real? Or like the dun 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 dun
Yeah, like that, like that. Like,
and the DJ.
I got the DJ sound.
Yeah, so I mean, like we were kids, so like that's why it took so long to, just, get married, get engaged and stuff. But like it was her all along, and um there's no better person and no better person for me than her.
Amen, baby.
And like if like show it was like a person, like oh show that you really love me, like like all
Mhm.
that was just like
She
icing on the
showed it.
cake. Yeah, so
She showed it. She showed it. Damn, bro, that's so dope, man. You see, a lot of people try to put a lot of a negative kind of view on having a girl or having a woman during that time or during the time of coming up and stuff like that. But what people don't realize is if you have the right woman and the right girl on your side, she can help you get to where you want to be, right?
100%.
I think people are looking for the wrong things in women and don't look for somebody that is going to be a partner in crime, right? Be a partner to actually help you get to where you need to be, right? Support you every step of the way, whether it's hard, whatever happens, however many times you get knocked down, like she was there to pick you up. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's what people don't realize when it comes to, people say, you don't got to get married. Like, I hear plenty of people say all these things like, oh, you don't need no girl. Don't worry about no girl. Like, bro, a girl could put you on the best path ever.
100%.
A girl keeps you out of doing things that you shouldn't be doing, right? She kept you in line, kept you in check. I'm sure, did she help you with school?
Oh man.
She,
Yeah. So
yeah,
how
like,
anything through high school, through college, I mean,
everything, bro, everything. Like,
everything.
that's what people don't hear enough about. People hear horror stories about women and like relationships while you're trying to achieve your dreams. But brother, when you find good girls, man, and a good girl, like, I think it makes that experience even better, right?
A
Like,
hundred
she
percent,
helped.
yeah, and it saves you so many problems and so many things that people tell you about. Because obviously, when you're, the next big thing, that's when they tell you about, be careful,
Yeah.
with girls, be careful with, people, getting close to you. They don't like you for you, they like you for your
Hmm.
money and this and that, and it's just things that I never had to deal with. You get me?
Yep.
In any way, because she was always right there, and like the number one thing is just with pure intentions. Like
Yep.
she could care less if if JC was an all-star, big leaguer. Um, as long as I'm with her and I'm holding it down, she's holding it down, and we're happy together, then that's all that matters.
That's what's up, bro. You see that's so dope, man. Like, I hope people understand what the difference is between like a girl and like just a girl that just does things to do them and a girl that actually holds it down. You know what I'm saying? Yo, is that her? That's her?
Yeah, she's in her pajamas, bro.
Yo, cuz, are you serious? Yo, I was just hyping her up. Yo, but
But
you
you
got
can
me
stick
on.
you can stick your head. You stick your head. Look at shout out. We're on the podcast.
Tell her that I shouted her out right now, bro. I gave her a great segment. I'm gonna post some clips.
Do it, do it, do it.
All right, bro. Yo, so show me some heat, bro. Show me some kicks. All right, now we're gonna get into the kicks because I know you got that fire. Come on,
Okay, so okay,
bring me the heat of
a
the
lot of
heat.
a lot of people don't know this about me. A lot of people
Oh, a lot of people don't
don't
know he
know that
got
I got
that
I got a little.
fire.
Come on, hold on. No, okay, so give me 2 seconds.
Go ahead, go
How
ahead,
many
go
I'm
get
gonna show
that.
you? Cause I got like 20 pairs.
Yo, all right, chill, bro. Don't be.
Come on,
Yo,
I'm not trying to flex on the podcast right now.
yo, bring the nicest one. Like, if you were going to live on Sunday, give me a live on Sunday kick. Like, you're eating at Komodo and you're eating duck at Komodo with Abdallah. You're eating duck at Komodo with Brandon,
And getting the
and you're
ducks
going
because
to
we ain't no ducks.
because we ain't no ducks. And then show me like the hardest of the heat on then your favorite shoe
I'm
and the
I'm
one
just
that's
gonna
going.
grab you like 5 random ones,
Go
and
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh shoot! Yo, my
Go
dog
do
brought
it, too.
all the shoes.
So right here, look. So I got a little bit of everything. We got some UNCs ones,
Sheesh.
some Yeezys. You just pick your color.
Oh, keep
You
them
get
fresh,
me? Some off whites.
cause that's
These legendary.
just for the weekend. That's for the weekend.
So this is for the weekend. Look, just
Oh,
that color right
and
there.
just in case you wondering, he wears them
Okay,
shoes too,
these
bro.
are some OG ones right here.
Oof.
These are bread toes. The bread toes. Some J's. Love these two right here. So yeah, it's just a couple. My man, some Yeezys.
It's just something light.
So yeah, just like Dave, I like to collect shoes too. But I don't know. He's a collector. He's a collector.
Who?
Puello.
Oh yeah, oh
He's
no,
a collector.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
Puello's got
shoes,
the.
but let's say if I love that shoe, then I'll buy it. But
Yeah,
he's a collector. He's a collector.
cause that homie's wall is impressive, bro.
Yeah, I wanna set up something like him, like in the little boxes. Like I think it looks cool in
Yeah.
the room with the little boxes.
No, it does. It does look sick, and he has it with the. I think it's the TV right in the middle.
That looks dope.
It's
That looks
pretty dope.
dope.
It's pretty dope. But he has the
Or
jerseys
I think I've
on the
seen like a
wall.
shelf that's like this.
Yep.
That'll
All
look
the
cool
way up.
too with the
All of them
shoes.
stacked up. No,
With
it's
the
dope. And
shoes.
he has them in the clear boxes. But you know what the problem is? He has a small foot, bro. Like a smaller foot, so it fits good in that box.
Oh no, our size 13.
Yo, them things are sticking out, bro. I have them here. I have to take
And
off the
that's the
front
thing. Like
flap.
you can't really wear it like imagine if I put like skinny jeans with like this big shoe. Like it's not like I'm gonna look like a clown. So I
Nah,
only wear it probably with like joggers and stuff like that.
nah, he's Dominican too. I know that homie got different sizes, bro. He be wearing different sizes.
Yeah. So like his toes could hurt, he'll still wear it.
Still
If,
wear it,
if
bro. You
that's the
know,
only
like
size they got.
the bro, but he has a pair. I think it's like from like '07, bro. '06,
You
'07.
see, he's a collector. So those
Like a
are like
collector.
super valuable, super, super,
It's
super valuable.
the sole is yellow,
Yeah.
like from the time. I'm gonna have John Jay on here, bro. I want to see his kicks, bro. That homie has thousands,
Oh, thousands?
thousands, thousands, bro. Thousands of
Where do you keep thousands of shoes?
bro. I
He probably has like his own like shoe closet.
he has a room. Well, he has them in store. He has them in storage, and he
Like
has a room
DJ Khaled has a room with like the
like it's all glass around, and he just has shoes on every inch of the wall. And then he
and
has like
John Jay
a
too, right?
that's John Jay. No, John. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
He has an
I thought
island.
about uh-huh.
He has an island. You know, like a kitchen island, but the island is full of shoes too.
No way. But he can't grab those two way, right?
No, he can. They're all accessible.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, bro.
That's pretty cool. I think like if we're talking about like fashion, if it doesn't matter like what you're wearing like on top, but if you have a good pair of shoes on,
Kills it right
like
there.
you kill it.
Yeah. No, I mean, bro, one of my favorite outfits is a black tee, black jeans, and a fresh pair of kicks.
Fresh pair of kids, and you gotta have a cut too. You have a fresh cut with a fresh case, that's it. You're done.
Let's not talk about cuts no more. Even yo, oh my gosh, bro, the hairlines, bro. I hate the hairline, man. I can't stand it, bro.
Hey,
Dude,
everybody goes through it.
dude, bro, I was at CrossFit the other day, and I reposted it, bro. They put it on Instagram, and dude, I was deadlifting like 400 pounds, bro, and I'm
Uh-huh.
not as strong as everybody else, but
Oh,
I
but
felt
when
pretty
you were
good.
like this. I think I've seen it, but I'm used to it already, so I can't. There's only so much ranking I can do on your head. Like,
Yo, when I saw the back, I go, oh no, bro.
yeah,
Oh no. No, it's that bad, bro. It's that bad.
yeah. Next day ball.
Yo, yeah, no, I was bald the next day. Bro, my cousin has been ranking on me since like he told me because he's bald, and so is my
Uh-huh.
dad, so is my uncle. Everybody's bald in my
Oh, it's
family.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. So he's since I was like 20 years old. The minute I turned 20, he goes, "Yo, you should start practicing like shaving your head."
He really told you that, and this when you had hair, you're like, oh,
Cause
get out of
I
here.
had my line was right here, bro. I felt like my line was right here, bro. Fresh, clean, bro. And sure enough, he goes, "You're gonna have to shave, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose hair." I'm like, "No, bro, my hair's perfect." Sure enough, bro. Sure enough, I went home one day from this. I came back. I think it was like my second or third season. I come back to the crib, bro. My dad goes, "Yo, you should probably start using some Rogaine." My
No.
pops,
If your
bro.
dad's telling you that he like,
This
uh,
homie's got the I go, what? Oh, that's messed up, bro. That's all right, bro. I got a nice beard, though. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
So
you could grow a beard.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Oh, man. So what else, bro? What haven't we talked about? Yo, your wedding.
What a time, bro. What a time.
Cause I asked Boyo about like Casa de Campo because he was there before, and like obviously Casa de Campo is unbelievable, bro. Like that place is like ridiculous. Like I want to go back. I want to go back for vacation. Like it's like just to
It's those
go.
type of places that like it just grows on you. Like if once you like the first day there, you're like like it's not like
Like
a
you get lost, you don't
it's not like a
know.
beautiful temple in Cabo, Mexico, like
Yeah,
huge lobby. It's none of that. It's none of that. A huge infinity pool with this. It's none of that. It's just something about it that, when you leave there, like you just want to go back. And like you don't want to vacation nowhere else except just there.
bro. I
But
can tell you what it is that got me wanting to go back is every damn mansion I saw in every
the
video.
man, yeah, yeah.
Bro. Like I left there motivated as can be. I was
Motivated, like I
I
want to buy a
like
house there.
I need to be here. Like period.
Yeah. But
Like
it's definitely it's really like 5 stars. Like once you hit that level of like 5 stars, like like you know what 5 stars feels like now. You get me?
what? There's nothing better than that, bro. That's the
No,
top right there.
but
You know that's the top.
service like that place, service and food is just like can't be beat.
Unbelievable. Yo, we were popping off on ribeyes every day, bro. We had a
Rib,
ribeye every day.
rib eyes, bro, and good rib eyes
Ribeyes at the bar, bro. We were
at
just popping
the
off ribeyes
bar.
every day. No, bro, that place is unbelievable. I would recommend it 10 out of 10. This is the second time I've spoken about this on the podcast, and I'm going to keep speaking about it because whoever decides to go to DR, you got to go to Casa de Campo. I understand it's probably not the rural DR. You're not doing the whole experience, but you're living like a king for a week. So you better go over there
Let
and
me tell you
experience it.
let me tell you this. So we had the wedding in Casa de Campo,
Uh,
and we were gonna do the honeymoon there because we're already there,
mm,
and then
yeah,
there's
great
nothing
place.
better.
I know that's
So,
a
but we're
great
like, man,
place.
we want to be alone. So we went
Yeah.
to Punta Cana.
Uh,
It was good. I mean, it was our honeymoon, so we enjoyed it because we were
yeah.
alone. But nothing compared to what Casa de Campo was. Like, what a like fail it was to like leave that place.
You guys should have just stayed there.
We
You
should
should
have
have
just.
told everybody. You should have told
Is
everybody
that
like, "Oh, we're
the
leaving."
whole like the whole family was still there for like two,
I
3 more
know, I
days. So
know,
like
I
we
know.
didn't want like we wanted that real honeymoon like vibe, and we didn't want to run into no one. So we went over there to Punta Cana, and bro, I'm talking about we had a pool. Like we opened the door, and there was a pool right there, like the
It was
room
sick.
like
It was
pool.
sick.
It was sick, and I wanted to go back. That's how good it was.
Yo, let me ask you a question, Jay. Where's the video of your wedding? Is there a video of your wedding?
There is a video. So there's like a on my Instagram. There's like a highlight video, but like the real actual like video
Video.
that they made is still being made. It's still being made.
Yo, did they get us jumping into the pool?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, tell me a wedding that you end up jumping in a pool, full tux on, full wedding dress on,
Bro, everybody's in the
everyone jumping in
pool,
the
bro.
pool while it's pouring. Tell me.
Pouring rain, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's literally like an epic moment in my life that like it happened so fast. It looks like a blur, but it's something like that you'll never forget. It's one
Nah,
of
bro.
those bittersweet moments that like you wish you could go back to and just like enjoy it a little bit more.
Dude, I can't like so right before the wedding, obviously, you were, everybody's like, oh, it's raining. Do we start the wedding? Do we not start the wedding? You guys
Yeah,
are going through all those things and those emotions. Like, it sucks, bro. It sucks because you've waited all this time for this wedding, but it couldn't have gone any better, bro.
it couldn't have. I think
Like,
just another blessing from God, like how it happened. And like people were saying, like I don't know how, but like I'm literally on the podium, like I don't know what you call that, a podium, yeah?
yeah, sure.
Holding your hand, and like it's just raining and drips and
Rain,
drips.
rain,
But
rain.
they said like from your view, like it looked like it just wasn't raining like in like a circle like around
It
you.
was, it was, it
It looked
was
like a
like
movie.
God. No, it was God was there, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
it
It
looked
looked like
like
a movie.
it was crazy, man. Crazy gorgeous. And then to even like to even build on that, right? Like we go over to the reception, right? We're in the reception and the dance floor is outside, but the where you eat is covered.
Yeah. Well,
Yo.
it was raining so hard that they like we had a cocktail area like section that you guys didn't even go to because they took you straight to
Yeah,
like the reception area
covered.
that was
So
covered.
so like is this crazy or not? Like we could have just danced in there the whole night, but everybody danced on the dance floor when it was pouring.
When it was pouring, yeah, because there was like it was like half and half. It was half covered and half open, and the dance floor was outside.
Full,
But everyone, man, I can't wait for that video to come out. So I can
bro. But if you really think about it, like if the DJ didn't even have to turn around, like the music was in both inside and outside. We could have just
at
danced
the end, we yeah, it could have
after
been
the
the whole time
pool.
at the
After,
end, but
yeah,
I
because we
that
did it anyways.
like how like that whole moment, like the way I see it is like like when I'm playing baseball, when I'm in my zone, like I forget about everything and I'm just in the moment. Like that's my wedding. Like that's how I felt like I was. That's why it was so special.
Dude, it was so cool, bro. It was so cool to because then after we get in the pool, everybody has to dry off. But while you're drying off, the music's still going. And the way that they decided to help us dry off was by giving us sheets from the tables that we were eating at.
Uh-huh.
And yo, talk about anywhere else, bro. Anywhere else, like they would tell you, they first of all tell you like don't jump in the pool, right? But we already did that, right? So we jump in the pool. Then you get out, and to dry off, you use the cloth from the table.
Uh-huh.
And what did you do next, bro? What did you do next after that?
We started climbing on the tables, on the tables. No, and I look at like all the people that were working, and
Hyping us up.
anywhere else they would have been like, hey, don't, no, 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 no. Like, I don't know,
They're clearing the table. They're helping us
insurance,
out, bro.
insurance, or this or that. They start clearing the table so we
Clearing
have
the
space
table.
to jump on the table. Bro, then
Yo,
shirts start coming off.
yo, bro, that was hilarious, man.